just arrived in Narita, Japan, and the goal is to get into the exclusion zone in Fukushima. This is one of the most dangerous places on the planet right now. This was evacuated several years ago because of the power plant disaster that happened after the tsunami. But our goal is to get inside and see what it's like after a disaster renders an area uninhabitable. We're meeting up with a local who is going to translate for us and guide us in and make sure we stay safe as we go into this dangerous area. Maybe we should get a radiation detector. Is this like your full-time job, driving people into the exclusion zone?
Yeah, well, not the exclusion zone only, but yes.
So who's the crazy guy in the front?
Tony was one of the first photographers that went inside the zone, and he got caught and was interrogated overnight.
He seems pretty calm and collected, like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Right now we are in Fukushima. Fukushima is a prefecture, so it's kind of like a state if you were to compare it to something in the US. So far we haven't seen any average citizens, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a truck, everybody's wearing a suit. This is all construction, cleanup, and decontamination. We're driving past what looks like several football fields filled with decontaminated trash from the evacuation zone. I have no words, this is crazy. We are just now crossing into the evacuation zone heading into Tomioka. This is a part of Japan where you are not allowed to live. So this is one of the areas that was hit by the tsunami. You can notice by the chunks ripped out of buildings and the cars that are flipped over. I can't read Japanese, but the little man in the circle with a line through it is fairly obvious. A lot of these buildings have collapsed. Maybe we shouldn't go inside, but we'll get close. Well, there's no ropes there, and there's a door open here. You don't want to get stuck in there if this thing goes down, right? We are about to meet with Matsubuta. This is somebody who's lived here the entire time, taking care of animals. So far, he's been here for almost 5 years. Doesn't seem too worried about being sick, but we'll meet him and see what's up. It's not nuclear waste. It's just cow food.
Yeah, I was home for 2 days after the accident. And then I heard the dog howling from over there. And then eventually another dog started howling. So I said, okay, this is probably disastrous in the town. And sure enough, that was the situation.
That's how you found out about the disaster? Because of the animals?
Yes, dead cows, dead dogs, dead animals. It was disastrous.
You're not scared of getting sick out here?
ここで病気になるかなって心配とかはないですか? No. Not now.
How come you're not scared now?
I just gave up.
It was particularly refreshing to learn about what Matsumoto was doing for the animals here. The risk he's taking to his health means that so many other animals and so many other creatures get to have life too. So all in all, him staying here just makes life better. All right, we are just about to pick up Nakazaro-san, somebody who lived in the area that is now the exclusion zone. He does get access sometimes. He's going to show us around. Let's go meet him.
He's taking us to his house today. He lived there for 50 years.
50?
Yeah, 50.
Wow.
Okay, this is for the air.
0.22? That's totally normal. Between like 0.2 and 1, I think, is like normal background. Yeah. Sounds all right. Oh shit. 0.8? Is that bad? And it just jumped to 4? Okay, it went to 5. Are we here?
This is his cemetery, the ancestry cemetery.
これから子供を産む予定の人は来た方がいい。
Okay, anybody who's planning to have babies really should, he said.
It's at 10. Holy shit.
Dude,
It's very bad.
9.53。
yeah.
ここが私の
This is my ancestors. This is my cemetery.
修復した。
Destroyed by the earthquake and fixed.
It seems like a lot of the people we've spoken with, they're not really alarmed by the amount of radiation. He showed us the tombs of his family and how they're destroyed by the earthquake. The sign is showing us that we should be crying. Not just crying, we should be crying a lot. Wow, this used to be a normal road and it's just overgrowth.
Yeah.
It's a showtime.
We've been warned of the smell.
時計2時46分でした。
This is the first time I noticed that it had stopped at 2:46, the time of the earthquake. Yeah, this was built 110 years ago.
Wow.
大学の卒業証書。
Do you want to take it with you?
あ、思わない、しょうがない。
6 months to a year after the crisis, I came and took the important stuff. But there are things that I would rather leave here, and the photos of my ancestors are one of them.
How do you feel every time you come and see the house?
前に来る人に
I feel like I'm in a parallel world, another existing world,
時間がない。確実に。
as if time has frozen. And yet it has frozen, but it's gradually being destroyed.
The counter has dropped all the way down to 1.9. That's significantly lower. Blue flag means smiley face. That means we don't gotta wear those suits anymore. It's the craziest thing to see, man. There are temples toppled over, a building collapsed. We saw the car smashed underneath it.
うちの子供たちが
There was a clinic over there that I used to go to, my kids go to. This was a place where I took my 3 kids whenever they had a fever.
It's a lot different from Tamioka. There's no ropes blocking everything off, doors are open, everything's just sort of frozen from when the disaster happened. So this is the heart of Futaba. There's nothing here, there's nobody here. It's been almost 5 years since the radioactive disaster. Still, no one's completely sure what's gonna happen. And it's never been more clear that if we don't get our act together, this is what's in store for all of us. Do you think you'll ever be able to come back?
生活はない。ここの空間の中での生活はないですね。
I don't think I'll be able to live here again in this lifetime.
Do-a, 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 shoo-a.